Hey guys, welcome back to this Let's Play of Undertale, done by yours truly, even though it's not yours truly, Captain Forrest Falcon. Say hello, Forrest.
Hi everyone, I'm Captain Forrest Falcon. You may have heard of me from other well-known Let's Plays that have disappeared over the years, but yeah, we're back with Undertale. And last time,
The cliffhanger.
so last time I already went through this door, but that was like 5 months ago, and I kind of just had to skip through a whole bunch of stuff just to get back to here. We're finally doing the date with Papyrus after all this time. Actually, it's not a date. It's a hangout because I'm just that kind of person. I did not want to go the romantic route with him. I chose to avoid
You
flirting.
don't want to put labels on stuff, you know what I mean? Like, you're just hanging out. Why make it a date? Why put a label? You're just hanging out, you know?
Hey, those are all the attacks I used on you. Great memories, huh? Seems like it was only yesterday. Even though it basically just happened.
Actually, it was 5 months ago.
You say that, Papyrus, but really, that whole line is a lot more fitting, given the context. Because it's like the last episode was the Papyrus fight, but it it really was 5 months ago that it happened.
It really was.
That's my bed. If I ever get to the surface, I'd like to drive down a long highway. Wind in my hair, sun on my skin. Of course, that's just a dream. So instead, I cruise while I snooze. Okay, cool. Thanks for...
You know, it makes me wonder, like, when he dreams, does he dream that he has skin and hair? Like, just straight up? Or does he dream that he's still, like, a skeleton that happens to be wearing skin and hair? You know, just questions that keep me up at night, so...
Well, I mean, doesn't he kind of talk a little bit about that when he talks about this flag? Isn't that flag Nito? Undyne found it at the bay. I think it's from the human world? Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would a human flag have a cool skeleton on it? Well, I have a theory. I think humans must have descended from skeletons. Nyahaha! Yeah, so basically his understanding of it is that we're the descendants, right? He's the original.
He's the original Papyrus.
Yeah, Grandpappy Papyrus. Ah, yes, action figures. A great reference for theoretical battle scenarios. How do I have so many? Well, let's just say they're from a chubby smiling man who loves to surprise people. Who do you think that is, Jen?
Sans. No, okay.
Sans?
Clearly, it's Santa Claus.
Santa Claus? Sure.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's right. Santa. Okay, fine. He put a T in his name. Maybe it's just a typo.
It's a typo, yeah. For the PC build of the version, it's all whacked out. So
The internet. I'm quite popular there. I'm just a dozen away from a double-digit follower count. Same, Papyrus. Absolutely the same. Of course, fame has a steep price. Jealous troll has besieged my online persona. Always sending me bad puns in a goofy font. Yeah, Papyrus is totally... Oh yeah, I forgot. We can check these things and it says like a little bit more. Like the computer's internet browser is open to a social media site. I guess, unfortunately, our main character just doesn't have a lot to say. But oh, sexy robots though. That's cool.
oh man. From Kitty Kitty Mew Mew, Season 2.
Why are you so interested in my bed? Are you tired? Okay, cool that that's the one thing you decided to pick up a second line about. That book's one of my favorites. Advanced Puzzle Construction for Critical Minds. That next book is another one of my favorites. Peekaboo with Fluffy Bunny. The ending always gets me. Okay, which part of it... Does it have a sad ending? Does the rabbit experience a horrible death?
The rabbit turns into a rabbit's foot.
Oh yeah, so
but it brought luck to somebody else.
So it's an origin story.
Origin story.
There are no skeletons inside my closet. Except me sometimes. Look in the closet. What do you think? Should we do it?
Do it. Do it.
Clothes are hung up neatly inside. Well, that was incredibly disappointing.
Yeah, I didn't expect Papyrus to be a neat freak, so.
Okay, so if we say no, it's okay to be intimidated by my fashion sense. Yeah, true. Too intimidating to focus on that. Okay.
Yeah, he has all these sensible fashion styles, and he's always ready to change on a moment's notice. Foreshadowing. Haha. Okay.
Okay. So, if you've seen everything, do you want to start hanging out? Begin the hangouts. Why is it plural? Like,
Because there's two people. I don't know. That's actually weird.
no, you start this hangout and it just starts this whole chain of hangouts that you can no longer avoid. Once you've actually begun this route, you're doomed to go on hangouts with Papyrus forever. It's a huge commitment. This decision.
Yeah, like literally every Saturday afternoon, boom, it's like clockwork.
Yeah, that's totally what this is. It's just like, you set this whole thing up as being just a one-time thing, but Papyrus is like, no, we do this weekly now, and you're expected to create this whole Dungeons and Dragons character. You're gonna have to role play. It's a whole thing.
And when you think about it, it's not too far away from the truth. Foreshadowing.
Okay, let's hang 10. We're finally doing it. Hangout start.
Hangout start.
Here
This is my favorite UI of the whole game.
Oh yeah. Here we are, hanging out. I've actually never done this before. But don't worry, you can't spell prepared without several letters from my name. I snagged an official hangout guidebook from the library. It was right now to the official dating guidebook. Ready to have a great time. Let's see. Step 1, press the C key on the keyboard for friendship HUD. I do love all the, minor details that he had to go through if you absolutely just refuse to do any flirting in the fight. If you just wanted to go through the whole platonic route. Okay.
Yeah, platonic, we're only going to be friends.
There we go. Incredibly advanced HUD. Gotta love the crime meter there.
Yeah, there's definitely a big theft happening southwest. We should check that out later. So.
Yeah, clearly the underworld has a serious crime problem. I mean, it probably makes sense. I do not believe that any of the actual guards are that reliable.
So I wonder, because does the game actually, is it able to tell your time? Because that looks like a moon. If you play in the day, wouldn't that normally be a sun?
True, and it is also a Wednesday, so it is actually accurate right now.
That's actually weird. I never noticed that. I wonder if that's exclusive to the PC version, though.
I really feel like
we can't forget the egg.
Oh yeah, egg is the most important thing here.
Yeah, focus on the egg, guys.
I think we're ready for step 2. Step 2, ask them to hang out. We probably should have done that beforehand.
Yeah, don't just force them into it, then ask them.
Ahem. Human, I, the great Papyrus, will hang out with you. I don't know if I'm feeling it today. I know we did this whole plan, but now that you're asking me during the hangout if I want to hang out, I just don't think so.
Yeah, we had a lot of time to think about it over the 5 months, so...
Fortunately, it only says to ask. Yeah, consent is not required in this.
Thank God we're not doing the flirtatious route.
I guess that means it's time for part 3. Step 3, put on nice clothes to show you care. Dramatic pause. Wait a second. Wear clothing. That ribbon in your hair. You're wearing clothing right now. Not only that, earlier today you were also wearing clothing. No, could it be? You've wanted to hang out with me from the very beginning? Very difficult decision. What do you think? What do we go with here?
You know what's Say no. Say no this time. Like, no, I've never wanted to hang out with you.
Yeah, no, no. This is all. Papyrus, you've got a problem. This whole thing was like your idea, and you kind of roped me into it, and you're trying to push it all onto me. I'm gonna have to say no.
Instant death. Fastest boss battle ever, guys. Speedrunning tactics right here.
Despite that, you chose to wear clothing today, of all days. Was your friendship predestined? No, your friendship power. Of course, every game you defeat everything with the power of friendship. It's just a fact.
Power of friendship destroys everything.
Yeah, like isn't that's like 90% of final boss fights, isn't it? You know, hero gets power of friendship, overcomes everything. All those bonds you made throughout the entire course of the game, they all come back in the end. Yeah.
See, I want to see a game that does the opposite of that. It's like the less friends you make, the more powerful your final attack is. You know, like
A game that just promotes, being a total loner.
yeah,
Games
like I don't need you. Never needed anybody.
Don't think you've bested me yet. I, the great Papyrus, have never been beaten at hanging out, and I never will. I can easily keep up with you. You see, I too can wear clothing. In fact, I always wear special clothes underneath my regular clothes, just in case someone wants to hang out. Behold! Voila.
Okay, style code, dude.
Now, what do you think of my secret style? I don't know.
I hate it only just because when I first saw it, I honestly thought it said cook, dude, and I was like, who are you cooking? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know. I just prefer the more dignified look you had before. This one just feels a bit all over the place.
Yeah. There's no theme.
No! Your honesty! It shows how much you really care! Yeah, I mean, I guess for some people, sometimes they just want to hear the hard truth more than anything, right?
Yep.
However, you don't truly understand the hidden power of this outfit. Therefore, what you just said is invalid. This hangout won't escalate any further unless you find my secret. But that won't happen. Okay. I don't know if I actually tried that all the way. I understand why you're running away. You're overwhelmed by the sight of my cool vibes. But you can't back down now. We're stuck. He won't let us leave.
No, go the other way. Go left.
Okay. Oh, can I go down?
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't go any further than that.
Lame.
Human souls are stronger than monster souls, but the souls of our shoes, on the other hand, are about the same. Okay, gloves. Holding my hand so I'll tell you the answer? No, I must resist. Okay. Shoulders. I see. You like caressing my biceps with a floating heart.
Man, he's really trying hard to make this flirtatious. Goddamn.
But who doesn't? Okay. My hat? Actually, I was looking in your mouth, but sure, why not?
He's talking about the hat he wears on his tongue.
Yeah, inside his tongue is wearing a hat. And that's the real hat that he was talking about, not that one up there. My hat!
Not the other one.
Yeah. Well then, you found my secret. I suppose I have no choice. It's a present! A present just for you! Oh boy, what... No,
I mean, we're in for a penny and for a pound. Just don't do it. Don't do it.
No.
This present. Oh, damn it. Sorry, I'm trying to clean my mouth. Okay, there we go.
You can't even bring yourself to harm my delicate wrapping? No! That technique! It's too strong! Counterattack! I'll open the present myself! Do you know what this is? It could be anything, really.
I mean, it looks like his brains if you really look at it at the right angle. I mean,
yeah. I'm committed to this route. Yeah,
committed.
that's right. You have no idea. Though this appears to be spaghetti. This ain't any plain old pasta. This is an artisan's work. Silken spaghetti, finely aged in an oaken cast. Then cooked by me, Master Chef Papyrus. Human, it's time to end this. There's no way this can go any further. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely no way. So, let's not take this any further. You mean you're letting me have it instead? Because you know how much I love pasta. Impossible! Taking my present and turning it around on me. Ah! No! KO.
Papyrus is the type of guy that can convince himself to like buy free water, like literally.
Human, it's clear now. You're completely obsessed with me. No. I do love this aspect about Papyrus. Like, no matter what you throw at him, he will just somehow turn it to fit his own vision, regardless of what you do. Everything you do, everything you say, it's all been for my sake. Human, I want you to be happy too. It's time for me to express my feelings. It's time that I told you. I, Papyrus... Huh. Well, I'm flattered you care so much, but maybe cool it a little bit.
Yeah, we need to call it. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, you know, it was really weird of you to start this whole chain of hangouts and try to get me into role-playing and everything. Like, I don't know where you come off with all that stuff, but you're a very nice person. I'm glad we're friends, but I think you can reach your max potential if you live more for your own sake, rather than just for mine. Hey, I know the solution. You should hang out with my boss, Undyne. I think if you spread your friend energy out more, you'll have a more healthy lifestyle. Yeah, let's be friends with Undyne. Yeah. And oh yeah, one more thing. Oh, and if you ever need to reach me, here's my phone number. You can call me anytime. Platonically. Well, gotta go. Yeah. Okay. We finally did it. We finally completed the Papyrus Hangout. And yeah, so the one thing that I really do love that you get after this is the whole ability to talk to Papyrus. And like the game has so much dialogue that is just dedicated to Papyrus's phone. Like, it's insane how much Toby went and actually did with this. Like, just every room, pretty much, up until, like, a certain point in the game, like, there's a specific thing for it. Wow, it only took you 4 seconds to call me! You must be very desperate for my help! Well, do not fear, this is Papyrus's, Hotful helpline. Just describe your location and I will describe some hot tips. So, where are you? You're still in my room. Have you heard of something called a door? Wait, don't worry. I'll draw a diagram for you. And then we keep on calling him from his room. Hold up, I'm still drawing. Is he still... How about now, Papyrus? Okay, he's still drawing. I can't remember. So then we go out and let's try calling him from here. You're in my house. Good choice. No, I guess it's technically Sam's house, but I prefer not to discuss his part of it. His room, it's like another world. A world where they don't know how to vacuum. Okay, now we go back in here and we call him again. What? I thought you'd gotten out of my room. We're going to have to start over from square one. First, do you know who Papyrus is? Do I know who Papyrus is? I'm not sure if he does.
Oh. Does he know what Papyrus is? It's a fruit. Okay.
Yeah, so... Yeah, honestly, I've been tempted to, like, do literally the entire game and go and cover every single one of Papyrus's calls that are possible. which would because here's the thing, like including like the entire previous area we went through, there's a whole thing with papyrus calls there as well.
See, that's insane in the sense of like Toby's, obviously love for this game, but also just in general why like I've been enjoying your series so much, being able to call out that type of stuff, because I never knew the fact that Flowey was actually like following you for the most part. You could actually see him follow you, but it just gives me even more appreciation for the game that Toby just put so much into this, because it's a weird comparison, but I kind of also compare it to Resident Evil 7 as far as a horror game goes, where there's a particular jump scare so out of the way that most people would never see it, but the developers still put time into it for the people that actually were willing to go look for it. And so I feel that same love from Toby putting in all this dialogue for people that have probably never seen it. I guarantee you there's probably at least a good 60% of the fandom that probably have never seen most of the stuff that you've already shown in this Let's Play, which is crazy in my opinion.
Yeah,
So
I know, like it's just so good. Like there's just these specific things. You just have to your brain. Some person's brain just works in a certain way, and they think to try one particular thing in one particular instant, and he'll have something just for that person in that particular moment. Like even if it just ruins whatever kind of a whole other thing that they were going for there. Anyway, by the way,
okay,
we're gonna finally get to voice live in this series.
alive here. Okay, here we go. Me. Okay, yo, are you sneaking out too? Oh wait, okay. Are you sneaking out to see her too? Awesome. She's the coolest, right?
Who are you talking about?
I want to be just like her when I grow up. She's so tall and sneaky.
And who is she?
Hey, don't tell my parents I'm here. Ha ha. And I can't tell you her name, because if I tell you her name, it'd be a spoiler. Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Okay. So here's the thing. I broached this up for you earlier. I had a plan for this series when I came back to it. And I'm giving you the chance to talk me out of what I am planning to do. Do you know what that thing it is that I'm planning to do, Jen?
I'm assuming you're wanting to kill Monster Kid.
It's more than that.
I mean, I guess if you're gonna go extreme, turn it into genocide, but unless I'm confused, like if you go halfway now.
Oh, I'm not talking about
technically,
going
isn't it just-
halfway now. I am not talking about going halfway.
How can you go back and kill Toriel?
I'm planning on destroying everything. And that means including this current playthrough up to this point. I will go back and just start right from the beginning. That is what my thought process is right now.
Okay, so I'm not sure if this is gonna make it into the recording, but I am very curious. What is your reasoning for restarting?
Okay, so you want to hear my specific reasoning for why I've come to this decision. So,
Yep.
okay, so quite simply, I have pretty much done everything that there is to do in Undertale except one side of it. And that's the whole genocide route. And I'm not gonna lie, that whole thing has kind of, it's hung on to me, it's bugged me, because that whole aspect of the game has bugged me to the point where it's like I didn't want to touch it, like until your challenge series was me doing everything in Undertale. And I'm at this point where I'm recognizing that I just don't want to have that aspect of the game hanging over me through the whole thing. So my thought process is, screw it, we're going to do the whole genocide arc of it, and then we're just going to come back to here. I'll probably just cut back till we get to this point in the series after I do the genocide. I'm going to destroy everything, but then I'm going to come back and keep going. That is my plan right now.
Okay, so here's a very easy way to actually deter you from that plan, but also in the sense of how to put this. Technically, if you're going to fulfill the doing everything in Undertale, you would technically have to finish Genocide, go back, and then finish Pacifist to truly get everything in Undertale, technically. And I know you've seen enough that you know what I'm talking about to get that one specific ending.
Yeah, and
So if
I'm
you
just
were to
cutting.
go with this plan,
I'm just skipping ahead as far as I'm concerned. I'm taking a shortcut.
well, you're taking a shortcut because like there's no way technically. So okay, so again, going into like the specifics of it. So let's say you cut here, you start a new file, and you go to Genocide, and you finish Genocide. Will that ending still resonate with this file on PC? Because I know it doesn't on console, but I'm not sure on PC.
So which aspect are you talking about?
So, and again, I don't think it's a spoiler because you, out of everybody I know, probably have seen most of it. So again, if you're
I've seen
truly doing
everything.
everything in Undertale, is to get the true, I guess, bad ending, is you finish Genocide, then you finish True Pacifist Run, and then you get the ending with Toriel giving you the pie, and then it is still technically Chara that's there. It's not a Frisk because he wakes up with the red eye.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be honest, even when look, I have a plan for this, and even then, I'm still not entirely sure where I'm going fully with it. Okay, I
Okay.
just decided that this is what I want to do.
Well, hey man, it's your series, and I support it because I don't mind Genocide route, especially since I think it obviously does have the better boss battles. Real quick, before you destroy the world,
Mm-hmm.
am I wrong in? Isn't there an Easter egg here? If you actually talk to the flower before the fish, you get a specific audio line for the flower.
Oh yeah, good point. We should cover that since we haven't talked to him. All that gives my life validation is explaining the echo flower. No one can know.
Spoilers, it's still the fish, but I still love that though.
Never trust a flower. That's one of the constants of this world. Yeah, and another line that is rather just perfectly fitting for the whole overall theme of this game. Never trust a flower. Okay,
Okay.
so give me a moment. I have a world to go destroy, so I need to exit out of this, I believe.
Wow.
Okay. So the recording is still going. I'm not sure. Will it just pick it up again once I load this back up? Let me just check. It seems like it. Okay, cool. Everything's fine. Oh, right, and the settings thing actually, I think that doesn't that actually change based on what time of the year it is, doesn't it? Like
I
it's
want to say so.
yeah, because there's like 4 different themes for this. There's the springtime, summertime, fall, and winter. And because it's currently April still, it would be the spring theme. So yeah, so you actually get 4 different themes here, I think, depending on when you show up. Anyway,
Man, the attention to detail, man, that's insane. Toby. Okay.
Okay, so here we are, anyway. At the point where I'm trying to decide to destroy everything, right?
Destroy it all, Force. Given to the dark side.
A name has already been chosen. Even in the end, I still don't know if I will be able to fully go through with it.
Don't worry, I'll be here to coach you.
I still don't know how I'm going to react to the actual when we actually get that far into this. But
So I guess for the uninitiated, if you want to re-explain what makes this run so difficult.
okay, so I guess the interesting thing is it keeps my name still if I choose to just reset. So I don't go
That is
back
kinda
and get the
interesting.
option to make a new name. Or do
No
I?
char run through.
Well, I guess I might as well just stick with it.
Again, if you're gonna kill everybody, might as well be you. You know what I mean? So
Howdy, I'm Flowey. Flowey the Flower. We had this conversation once. Why'd you make me introduce myself? It's rude to act like you don't know who I am. Yeah, true. We had this conversation already. And I bet you're wondering why I chose to show up here again at this point. Well, anyway, we don't need to worry about this. So you go and just shoot over there, and then I will move out of the way. Sound good? I mean, I could probably collect them and it would be a bit faster, but I don't want to give them the satisfaction of anything. You get nothing, and you get to like it. Besides, I'm gonna need to practice for what comes up ahead.
Exactly. It's not about winning. It's about sending a message first, you know?
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I did before, and I still do. Okay, and we'll speed this up by going to the corner. Easy. Okay, so we're probably just... we're just gonna go to the next save point. I'm still not necessarily ready to go all the way through at this moment.
I believe in you, Forrest. You can do it. I'll coach you through. You can do it. You can kill everybody.
You're the first human to come here, yes. I don't know if I want to keep reading that conversation any further. It's just going to make it all the more worse with what comes ahead. Okay, Shadow of the Ruins. Interesting thing. It's still got my old save point. This is... So does that mean that if I chose to now, I could still go back if I wanted to? This is the last moment here, right now. To decide whether I want to back out.